This is CoTCast, episode 16, on December 19th, 2008. A podcast by the casually clueless guild members of Circle of Trust, a Warhammer Online guild fighting for destruction on Ostermark. This is CoTCast.
Hi, this is Maeve, and you're listening to a very special edition of CoTCast, the Thrakus Roast Edition. Now, some of y'all may not know Thrakus in-game by that name because he has so many different alts. So they have been kind enough to give me a list of all of his known gaming alt names. I'm going to run through those for you so y'all know who we're talking about. He has alts named Thrak, Thrakets, Thrackle, Thrakkiss, Thrakor, Thraksun, Zent, Thrak. Damn, y'all. How many alts does he have? This list is too long. I'm not going to do this whole list. That's it. I'm done. Y'all enjoy the show.
Okay, so my insult to you, Thrakus, is that on your roast, I didn't write jokes. I'm gonna talk about anything besides you. So that's why I have other things on the agenda. Cause I'm not gonna bother with jokes about Thrakus, cause I'm not giving it any attention, cause I don't care that much. That's my insult to Thrakus.
Ouch!
Ow!
Oh, that's like disappointing. That's like your dad looking at you and going, "Son, I'm disappointed in you." And then he walks out of the room, and that's it.
Yeah, that's like so much worse than him yelling at you and calling you names.
They give you the look. They don't even have to say anything. They just give you the look and they walk away.
You're like, what? That's it? What?
Then you go carve your name in your arm.
Yeah, that's when you're begging your dad to beat your ass. You're like, please just beat me. Don't give me the fucking look.
I need attention.
Don't worry, I'll say enough about Thrakus so you won't have to say a damn word.
Hello, everyone. You're listening to CoTCast, and this is our podcast on all that concerns us. Hosting today is Abba.
Howdy.
Pazzalupo is gone. The son of a bitch.
Hi, I'm here. Don't worry. I'm back. Hey. Justin Timberlake's my lover.
Wait. Pazzalupo?
Here.
Who's talking about Justin Timberlake?
Odalus?
Here.
Odalus, yeah.
Thrakus?
You.
And myself, Zelen. Way to mess up the whole intro there, Paz.
Yeah, good job.
You guys just shouldn't have started the intro without me.
Well, you should get your drinks faster.
I ran.
It's not my fault you bought a big house.
Get a robot.
Not our fault you live in a mansion. You should have your butler get it.
I sprinted across the courtyard, guys. Give me a break.
What is it? George has 2 solariums?
2 solariums?
Solariums.
It's quite a find.
House in the Hamptons.
Better have some Grey Poupon, damn it.
Hey, what you been up to?
Oh, me?
You're first.
I'm close to 40, 38 and a half right now. So I'm just
nice.
Yeah, trying to just get that. I'm about to fire off my my XP book. I haven't used any of it yet, so I'm gonna use it here at the end of 38, and I'm gonna use 2 in 39, and then I'll get there.
Good timing with the new changes too.
Yeah, that's what I've been up to.
Paz, what are you doing?
Yeah, sort of the same thing. I've gotten re-inspired to play Pazzalupo after taking that break on the Blackguard. I've shot up from 32, and now I'm almost 37.
Nice.
Yeah, it helped that Paz was logged out in the Inevitable City for the whole month, so he had crazy rest experience. So now all of my tunes are logged out in Inevitable City as, to get that kind of stuff. But yeah, so hopefully, especially with the XP modifications, he'll definitely hit 40 by the end of this event. So that's my plan.
Hey, Ode, what are you up to?
Everything but playing Warhammer. I've been so busy with Christmas and work and everything else. I just really haven't had a whole lot of time to do much in-game. That's been it. Christmas shopping all day today. Pretty fucking lame.
A little bit, but I think we all have that going on. Hey, Thrak, what have you been doing?
No, he can't talk, remember?
Okay, no update for you, Thrakus.
Aw.
We'll tell everyone what you've been doing.
Playing World of Warcraft.
We got a lot of things to say to you.
We got a lot of things to say to you here, pal. Anyway, what I've been doing is I have actually leveled for the first time in like a million years. I am 25.
Oh, I was going to say 12.
I am 3.
I am my roast,
level 3.
You asses. Where's the support, you bitches?
I'm about to hit that first war camp.
I'm almost to the war camp, guys. Almost there. I've heard a lot about it, so I'm excited.
So you should save this all for Thrakis, you dumbasses.
Wasting all the good material.
I'm not wasting any of my material.
See, I have no material to go on, so.
I'm so ready.
Concerning Circle of Trust, we have a new guild in the Alliance, Destroyers of Hope.
Woo!
Yay!
Welcome.
Shut up, Thrakis.
Talon, the guild leader of Destroyers of Hope, contacted me around the beginning of December. Their guild is similar to COT only in maturity and casualness. They actually started in 1999 in first-person shooter games. This coming March marks their decade of gaming, and they played many games over the years and have settled on MMOs for almost half their gaming duration. Their years of competitive gaming are behind them because they're older, they got families, general responsibilities.
They gained lives, basically.
Yeah, so yeah. They love
So now they can be some of us.
Exactly.
And, like, just due to some, random holiday craziness, it's taken us a while to get in game and get the invite done, but we actually managed that.
More than 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know. It's taken forever.
What happens when you deal with casual guilds? It's like, whatever.
We'll get it in eventually.
Well,
Shut up, Thrakis.
December's like the worst time. They run 2 open RVR nights a week, one of which is on a Wednesday, so we're moving our scenario night to Tuesday. So,
What?
yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it seems silly to have 2 things on one night, nothing on another.
Right.
And scenarios is so easy to move, so... along with Blagtooth's weekly dungeon raids, we're looking at some solid Alliance activities across the
All the
playstyles.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Cyber Saturdays are going to be fun, too.
I can't wait.
With the holidays, I don't expect a real flow to start until
Got lots of
January.
Kleenex for that.
So, Kegend.
How is it coming? You guys doing anything with Kegend?
I have done nothing.
You haven't even boasted anybody or toasted?
No.
That's like the... All right, whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
I've been really busy, so I don't know.
Yeah, I there's nothing in this event that I'm necessarily interested in. Of course, it's really hard to follow up a get the new class early event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's cool that it's there, but
Yeah, and I was doing it a little bit, but I almost have the title of the drunkard, and that's really all I care about. So I just got to kill like a few more like snotlings or something, and I've got it. So then I'll be done with the event.
I want that cape it drops, like the rare.
It's the keg cape, where it's like it goes on as a cape,
like a backpack,
but it's like
isn't it?
it's a backpack of kegs.
That's
So-
awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. But
Oh my god.
Looks like you already got into it there, buddy.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
Send it out.
I've already got that drop. I used it already.
I went on Volkmar earlier today. I was talking to Jennifer, the Black Orc, is the person who is in our listener feedback, and I was just going on there to talk to that person to make sure it was okay to mention him. And he's like,
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if they were if Jennifer was a girl or a.
Oh, you
a
didn't
woman.
hear that contest.
"Oh, you didn't enter the contest. We'll have to go through that later." Okay. Anyway, I was talking to him, and he's like, "Oh my god, you are such good luck." I go, "Why?" He goes, "Because I just got the cape." I was like, "Oh my god!" I go, "I am such good luck."
Which
That's
cape?
awesome.
The one with the keg.
The keg.
Fucking
Bring that
shit.
good luck to our server, man.
I
Shut up,
wanted that.
Thrakis.
Shut up, Thrakis. So I have to log on, and then
Oh,
you
take
can
some
all get the cape.
screenshots. That's awesome.
Let's see. Mark Jacobs has been busy. He posted a holiday message, and he said that the client crashes are now at their lowest point at any time during development or since they've gone live. Over the last couple of weeks, they've cut the number of crash to desktops down by 75% across all players in North America. In terms of fortress takes and their effect on server stability, they have had only one server that has crashed due to a fortress take in North America since Monday, and that was on a server that had older code. And while it's not a guarantee that they've solved all the issues, the fact is that the fixes they've made have resulted in numerous fortress assaults and lots of exciting open RVR action. And in terms of client lockups, they fixed the problem that came about after the 1.1 patch, and they'll continue to work on this issue with additional patches today and tomorrow, and it's resulted in a bit more patching during the week, more than usual for them, but the results have been worth it.
So
Yeah, we crashed over the weekend on a fortress.
Well, that's been since Monday, he said, so
Yeah, that doesn't
That
help
before.
us when we had it all
you're about to do it.
kicking ass. But okay.
And then modified XP, woohoo!
Well, no, he had also went on to say last night, I guess, in Tier 4 region of Dark Crag, it did crash during a fortress take. I think it was on Phoenix Throne, but there were like 600 people in the raid. And
Awesome.
Jesus.
And that was a little more than the zone could handle, and so they continue to work on improving it, but, you know, there's not an MMO out there that can handle that kind of load without some issues.
No, but it's still hard to tell, you know.
It's disappointing. It is when you're into it.
When the whole game is built around that, but yeah.
And,
600 people, though, man. God damn.
I know, that's a lot.
A lot of dudes.
Yeah, you know what? It's a lot of people, but when you think about it, like if they had the numbers of WoW, I mean, there would be like 2,000 to 3,000 people in Open RVR at a time. So if it comes to that, then what are they going to do now?
The game needs to be set up to handle that.
They said that they don't want to instance or pop cap the fortresses, so they're continuing to work on improving the server and the client performance. They've seen a ton of progress so far over the last 2 weeks. There's been major improvements. They have another version that went up today, and that'll improve some things some more. And then there's another version in the works for release either over the weekend or early next week. So, I mean, they're getting better and better. It's not like they're saying, well, this is the best we can do. You know, you guys...
I must say, being in Siege Keeps, Siege Raids, in the first couple weeks of the game versus now, it's a lot easier now, for me at least.
Yeah, it's total night and day for me, too.
I just pwn everyone. I don't know the difference.
That's us Marauders.
I did notice the doors are coming down a little bit easier.
What? Yeah, Thrakus, you shut up.
Good point, but shut up.
You're not allowed to talk.
Excellent point, S.
Now for some holiday goodness. Starting December 18th, they were speeding up the leveling curve in War for a few weeks.
Whoop, whoop.
They're increasing the rest experience multiplier bonus in a hotfix and reducing the time it takes you to earn rested exp while logged out of the game, especially for tiers 3 and 4. And this will result in players' time to level being approximately 10% faster in tier 2 and 20% faster in tiers 3 and 4. And I hope you enjoy the changes and have a great holiday season as you speed through the tiers faster than ever before.
As you avoid loved ones while playing this game.
Let's see, 1.10D, guild standards, that's one of the changes they made. They will now affect up to a maximum of 36 players at a time. Previously, the number was not capped, causing deployed guild standards to potentially have an adverse effect on game performance in large-scale open RVR battles, and I don't really have a problem with that having a limit on it.
Yeah, the only question I have is how is the 36 players going to be chosen if there's going to be more than that around? You know what I'm saying?
They have such formulas and mathematics, it would boggle your mind.
We don't have
the knowledge to comprehend their science.
Yeah, it would suck if you put it down and you didn't get the buff.
They just use science. What's your problem?
Yeah, they throw science at it. What are you going to do?
They take a biology book and just toss it at the problem.
Oh, it worked.
They just take pages of biology books and scan them into the...
Take urinary tract.
Twirl them up and smoke.
Shut up, Thrakus!
You don't know anything about this game, Thrakus. This isn't a WoW podcast. It's War podcast.
Yeah, maybe if we're talking about WoW, then we would ask you some things, but shut up.
Shit, get on your Warlock.
Is it Druid?
Jeez.
Go into bear form. Why don't you claw
we
him
asked
to
about
death?
Moonkin form. We'll talk to you.
Yeah. Why don't you turn into a freaking tree?
Oh, okay. We are obviously a little sauced up. So, Abba, what are you drinking?
What? We're not even close.
Well, after Odalis's, in glowing endorsement of Coors Light, I think he's working for them. After last podcast, I went ahead and picked up some of that and have guzzled a few of those. So I'm drinking water, beer form.
Nice.
Yeah.
I am drinking that also. We have the canned version with the
wide mouth.
The vented wide mouth for a smooth, refreshing pour. And
chug,
it is
chug.
I have.
It is the Frost Brew. The Frost Brew liner locks in great taste, and apparently, and I swear to God, Paz, if you don't quit doing that, I'm gonna fucking ban you from this.
Oh, it's Thrakus.
And apparently, this is a fact, but it says on the can that nothing is more refreshing than a nice cold Coors Light.
Oh,
so,
it's true.
I did not know that. So
it's true.
Whenever we have the marathon of runners come by the house, I'm gonna hold out the Coors Light
with the wide mouth can so they could pour it on themselves. You have to make sure right when they grab it to punch the hole in the top.
Wait, When he was little,
Okay, no, let me tell a story.
there was a
When I
marathon.
was little, there was this every July there would be this marathon that would come by the house because we lived right on the street of this park. And my sister and I would go out and we would they would all run by and we would hand out cups of stuff for them to drink, like styrofoam cups. And they would grab it, and we had put nothing in them. And they would go to drink it, and then like turn around and throw it at us.
Oh my god, that is so cool. I wish I could have done that. Now I'm jealous.
I married this man.
Yeah, good fucking choice.
We have a child.
We're raising him in the society.
Oh, Jesus. At least we know he'll never be a marathon runner. He'll traumatize him. Remember, Skippy, never run marathons. You'll have assholes that give you empty cups.
Who names their kid Skippy?
Otis, what are you drinking?
Well, as usual, I'm drinking Coors Light, the cold activated bottle. When the mountains turn blue, it's as cold as the Rockies. And I want to mention as well, in select 12 packs at your local grocers right now, they're giving away tickets to the Super Bowl. Super Bowl is February 1st, 2008, Tampa, Florida. Be there. Coors Light.
Oh my god. We should, you know what?
Podcast just
Forget
made
it.
$80.
We should get some endorsements.
I know. People are going to think like that we have like endorsement money coming in.
Shit, I wish we did.
I can take some Coors Light money.
Yeah, no shit. What's that song? People on the world? Come on, are we going to sing it together or no?
Oh, I'm not singing. I'm not doing
No,
that.
it's the Love Train song.
Old Train, oh, Love Train, okay.
Paz, what are you
Too many
drinking?
guys in here for a love train.
Well,
Shut up.
Shut up, Thrakis. Isn't that why you went back to WoW, to be with a bunch of fucking dudes?
Shut up,
Weird.
Thrakis.
yeah, Jesus.
I'll
I have
mute
sort of a
your
story
ass.
behind my drink. I was looking for this specific liquor to mix with my orange juice to make one of those nice,
Stop.
thick...
Stop.
Out of
Stop
delicious
that.
cold Coors Light.
It's
Yeah,
called a wine
well-
cooler, bitch.
Well, anyway, so I got stuck with fucking Mike's Hard Lemonade, which is okay, but
It might as well be a fucking wine cooler.
yeah,
Kind of is a wine cooler.
yeah, it really is.
I like Wildberry
But-
Passion.
Strawberry field.
You got the cranberry flavor for the holidays?
No, it's just regular lemonade.
It makes me feel refreshed, like jogging through a whole field of sunflowers.
Yeah, we were out of liquor at our house, and I can't drink beer. The thought of beer practically makes me want to puke. So
That's because you haven't had Coors Light.
The delicious, refreshing taste. of Coors
I've tried
Light.
it. I've tried it when it was as cold as the Rockies.
Well, it wasn't cold enough. You didn't drink it when it was cold enough.
Yeah,
I needed to be
that's-
frozen like a
We're gonna
It's
make
the
popsicle.
As
most
hard
refreshing
addicts.
thing, damn it.
Paz, their Rocky Mountain heritage. Unique frost brewing process delivers a crisp,
That
refreshing
crisp.
taste. You
Crisp.
can't
No, I-
find anywhere else.
You can't find that shit anywhere else.
No,
Where
you
gonna
really
find
can't.
it? Nowhere.
And let me just read some statistics about Coors Light, okay?
Oh,
All right,
Jesus.
Coors Light, 90% of people that don't drink beer, 60% of them that tried it like Coors Light all the time.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about that, Paz?
Yeah, there you go, Paz.
You gotta
I've
say.
That's
tried
fact.
Coors Light before. I'm not in
That's
that
done by an
percentage.
independent study.
Yeah, that's science.
That's more the
It is
science,
science.
man.
It's the same people that Warhammer
Actually-
uses to drop loot. It's the same rolling technique.
Actually, I think that's not science there, Ab. I think that's math.
Math is a
science in it,
science.
too.
Yeah.
It's smash.
They use math and science. I know this because I failed both.
I thought they called that Mayans.
Fine.
No, that's only when they're
Math.
intertwined. They call them Mayans. These are separate. They just use them together.
I
Come
see.
on,
Like
dude.
an orgy of intelligence.
Shut up, Thrakis.
God, shut the fuck up,
Yeah,
Thrakus.
talk about orgies. You probably had a lot of those playing WoW with 10-year-old boys.
Oh!
Now the podcast got banned.
I got two in the interwebs here to move on. IGN.com's Best of 2008 Awards, Best Persistent World Game, Warhammer Online.
That's right, bitches.
It's that their quote here is that it's not easy creating a new MMO in a World of Warcraft world. You have to deliver all the bells and whistles that MMO players expect nowadays and throw in some new ideas of your own. The folks at Mythic were certainly up to this task with Warhammer Online Age of Reckoning, as this year's top persistent world game delivered a rich new world caught up into a titanic war. At the same time, the game's superb interface made it easily accessible even for newcomers. Warhammer Online has set the bar for future MMOs must strive for at launch, and the link will be in the show notes.
Good job.
Just in addition, I was snowed in today, so I was just kind of putzing around, and I saw over on Warhammer Alliance Furry Curry of Ordo Vindicta. It's not a new post, but he's created a guild tool. After WarDB implemented guild roster syndication, thanks to curse.com, he wrote a tool for his guild, and then he decided to share it with the rest of the world and posted it up there. And you can go to WarDB and get your guild's ID code, and then you go to his page, which is utilis.lmstudio.ru/guildstatistic.aspx, and then you can get kind of some neat, it just uses the information there for stats purposes, and you can see like Circle of Trust, for instance, right now, like we're 31% healers, 25% range DPS, 25% tanks, and then 19% melee DPS, and they got this, yeah, it actually is not bad. And it's, we're not really min-maxers, but I can see where it's just, for me, it's just interesting. And then other people, I'm sure, will get a lot of use out of it. But you can check it out like by tiers, by ranks, by login and archetype. So it's got a lot of cool stat info there. So check that out. We'll put the link in the show notes. And that's my around the interwebs thing there.
So what do we have the least of?
Melee DPS.
What?
Yeah.
Weird.
All right, let's move on.
Okay.
We got a roast to do.
Yeah.
This episode of CoTCast is brought to you by Thraxel, the first and only drug designed to treat gaming ADD. Does your attention always turn to that other game? Are you unable to focus on your own career and find yourself fantasizing about that shiny new class? Do you break out into a cold sweat when someone says their career is awesome and you can't stop hyperventilating until you try it? Do you constantly reroll alts until your eye twitches? Do you hear voices in your head? If so, then Thraxel may be for you. Take it once daily. Improve your focus. Stick with one class. Stop posting rants and raves on forums that change topics faster than Carr finishes up with his sex. Ask your healthcare provider today if Thraxel may be right for you. Side effects may include flushing, blurred vision, intractable itching, and scratching, and rare instances priapism may occur. If you experience an erection for 4 hours or longer, then damn, call a hooker, visit a brothel. Do something with that.
Who wants to go first? Fucking Thrakus. Okay, just to set the scene here, Thrakus left for World of Warcraft for what, 3 days?
Yeah.
You got the expansion. Anyway, so Thrakus had to leave and go to World of Warcraft for like a whole 4 days there. And then he came knocking on the door again. Certainly a little more humble.
Hey, guys.
So to get this roast started, who wants to go first? Go, Abba.
Oh, you want me to go first? Well, the main thing I was thinking here is, Thrakus has complained, about how he doesn't like the grinding. He doesn't like, the repetitiveness of certain things.
So he went to WoW.
Yeah, so he decided, so what should I do? I should go play WoW because that's totally free of repetitive play and grinding and unmeaning,
and PvE.
meaningless
He complained about PvE. Yep.
Yeah. Maybe I should try World of Warcraft. Because obviously, so I wanted to go through a couple games that maybe, Thrakus tried and then regretted because he didn't really think through, what they were about. So first one I know that, he kind of got and didn't really care for was Mario Party because he realized he hates parties because he never gets invited to any. The next one I know for sure that, he didn't really care for was Virtua Tennis because he hates tennis in any form. So I don't know why he bought that one.
It was a surprise when he put it in. Virtua Tennis.
Wait, this is about tennis?
Fuck this.
I fucking hate tennis.
I thought this was hockey.
Yeah.
Misleading title.
Then the other one I know, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Dead or Alive, the volleyball one. Dead or Alive is about these,
With the jiggly boobs. It's about jiggly boobs. That's what it's
some
about.
ladies, who play volleyball and just get silly and stuff, It's just silliness with virtual boobies. But then Thrakus put it in, and then he kind of got bummed out because he remembered that he is gay. So he wasn't really too into that one.
Real turn off.
Yeah.
Speaking of Dead or Alive, did you guys know that there was a movie?
Yeah, with Jamie Presley and some other.
You only have to watch like 10 seconds of it, though.
It was on a flight. Actually, I watched it on a flight.
What shitty airline do you fly?
Oh shit.
I think it's the one that's bankrupted, gone already.
Yeah.
It was like
Did you buy it with your movie tickets?
When they're like pushing the plane to get us started, you
pop it in a second when I tell you.
They had it neutral while they pushed it. They threw it first real quick.
There's no doors, so hold on really tight.
shut up, Thrakus.
Wow.
Yeah. They actually said, in the event of an emergency, just scream your ass off because there's no oxygen masks.
Just start sucking each other's dicks. 'Cause you're all
Just
no,
in the event of an emergency, turn to your person sitting next to you and knock them out. Because there is no seatbelt, there's no oxygen mask.
Hey, what was the name of that volleyball game?
Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball.
Uh,
All right, but I also wanted to, some games that, because Thrakus, he's only going to be with us for so long before another game,
We're not doing this every time he comes back.
No, we're not. So these are the games that are going to be shiny that Thrakus is going to get all enthralled with and leave, and we're not going to roast him when he comes back. But I was checking out the GameStop release calendar for some games coming out, and I know he has a Wii, so Fantasy Aquarium will be coming out in February. So he's going to be all over that. It's going to be awesome in his review. Paws and Claws Pampered Resort will also be coming out in January.
Wait, but did you get the Hello Kitty MMO in there?
Yeah. Thank you. He's going to be on that one. He's going to have all the classes laid out. He's going to do reviews after 2 levels on all of those.
Yep. Hey, I heard the PvP in that game is awesome.
Yeah, it's really meaningful. Hotels for Dogs will be out in January, so he's going to be all over that. And then the one that I may actually get, he's going to send me emails about how awesome it is Totally Spies, Totally Party for the Wii will be coming out in January. So, I'm look forward to a review on that one.
Yeah, I already have that reserved.
Yeah, you got the special edition.
Yeah, I got the platinum edition.
Extra Spies and Extra Party.
Totally.
It's totally extra.
Yeah, totally. So, in closing for me, Thrakus, you're back. A lot of people are very happy about it. None of us, but a lot of people. Most of them are on a but nevertheless, welcome back.
Most of them are the guys that listen to this in prison.
Yeah, welcome back now.
Paz, bring it.
Sad to say, I was completely unprepared for this whole roast. I have no...
Hold on, I need to make a correction real quick. Sorry, Paz, to cut you off, but Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball, the reason why Thrakus doesn't like it is because his boobs are bigger than the girls in the video game.
Oh! There you go.
I just had to mute myself.
Odalist, do you have some more you'd like to share with us?
Well, actually, I do.
Awesome.
I just have a couple points that I wrote down. Because,
and a song too, right?
Well, I was going to do the song, but I just thought it was way too harsh. I was going to do some gangster rap, and I was going to do a rap for you, Thrakus, but I found myself just cussing and yelling, so I opted out of that because I didn't think it would be productive. So I took little bullet notes here for you. WoW really sucks. You left us for someone else pretty much, and I feel like a used condom. Yeah.
That's gross, dude.
Also, you left your Florida boys to go play with some friend that totally dished you, and now you're coming back to us. So it's always bros before hoes, bitch.
Seriously.
You messed that one up.
Oats and hoes.
And I kind of already led into this, but, our, circle of trust, everyone needs to be like 21 or older, or at least, mature acting. And I know that WoW's full with younger kids, which is something that's kind of your forte. So, I kind of understand, the sexual preface of you needing to go back to a game like that. But, to choose 11-year-old boys over us is pretty disturbing. Go to Neverland Ranch and play Warhammer from there or something. Don't, continue to bounce back and forth.
JoJo's too grabby.
Hey, shut up, Thrakus.
And I can't read the other ones because they're pretty nasty.
Bring it.
Come on, you gotta read it.
You're gonna end up editing them out anyways.
You're gonna make them.
Yeah,
cry.
but we want to hear them.
Yeah, fuck all these people.
We're glad you're back because we got tired of butt fucking Tack.
Oh.
No, Tack didn't care. We got bored with it.
I was gonna say Paz, but I gave Paz a hard time on the last podcast, so I decided to turn my anger towards Tack a little bit.
You know, it's funny. I didn't know that you guys were ripping on me that hard. And when I listened to the podcast, like, oh my God, it was so funny.
Yeah, I listened to it a couple times. I can't believe I got my voice that high.
Hilarious.
Cass, are you going to say anything about our friend Thrakis here?
No.
I mean, how I feel kind of like, you know, it's the ex-girlfriend that ran up all your credit cards and you spent all the time with, even though you really didn't care for her. She left and took some of your shit, and now she's back and wants to live with you again.
That sounds personal. That sounds...
Yeah.
Like that happened to you.
That sounds very, very telling.
We have feelings too, damn it.
Fuck you, Stephanie.
Fuck you, bitch. Don't ever call me again. I hope you're listening. I found a new one.
You better come get your PM Dawn CDs and get out of here.
Oh. I mean, the Thrakis leaving, I didn't know him well enough, I guess, to predict him leaving. So I was kind of like, when he did leave, I was like, douche. Totally bailed. But he's back, and I was like, comes crawling back. I don't know.
Yeah, it won't surprise me at all.
I am actually surprised he returned this fast.
Yeah, I figured like February he'd be back.
He has no staying power. Apparently, no hang time.
I honestly think that the reason he's back is due to Coors Light and the cold activated box. When the mountains turn blue, it's as cold as the Rockies. And just to let you know, there's a select 12-pack out there in grocery stores right now that you can get that'll give you Super Bowl tickets. Super Bowl is February 1st, 2008 in Tampa Bay. We'll see you there.
Wow. You know what? I think I need to get me some Coors Light.
Yes, you do. Real men drink it.
I need to vomit.
What if they call me in the morning? They're like, "Hey, are you Autolus? We heard your podcast here, buddy, and we hear you promoting Coors Light. We're going to send you a lifetime supply, and we want you to make a commercial. You can ride the silver bullet train through the commercials." Be like,
They'll have you wear a T-shirt for the podcast.
Hell yeah. Circleoftrust.org on that bitch, and I'll do the Heisman Trophy as I fly by on the front of the train. It'll be tight.
You know, on the forums, you're going to be like inserting in like every post a picture of yourself, even if it doesn't fit. You're wearing Coors Light paraphernalia, like somehow try to shoehorn it into the post. To what we're talking about.
Oh, God.
That's so awesome. Did you guys ever watch Chappelle's Show? And you know how they had the guy, the robot? That's just going to be me and all the Coors Light things with circleoftrust.org on my shirt. It's going to robot through the scene.
Nice.
I had to take my headset off for that. It was too much.
You guys can hate Thrakis too with a nice Coors Light. It's refreshing.
Coors Light would like to remind you that the bottle is also good as a weapon in alleyways, bar fights, and in any type of street. Please drink responsibly.
Coors Light does not advocate murder.
Coors Light does not advocate murder. It does advocate gangster rap.
Can we give Thrakis a chance to defend himself?
All right, Thrakis, explain yourself.
Hold on, I'm going to get a beer. Go ahead and start, Thrakis.
He doesn't even want to listen.
Well, everyone's gone. Hello?
Yeah, I'm leaving too.
I'll be right back.
Have a Coors Light.
I'll catch it and edit.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll catch it when it's released.
Explain yourself, Thrakis.
So, do I really go now, or?
Really go.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I just got my ADD going, and my buddy and he's a Floridian, damn it. No, he's just asking me to come back, and I just got all fed up with all the bull crap with Mythic and some of the changes they were doing in the stupid wards. I just pissed myself off, and that's all. I needed a break, and then I went back to Warcraft. And I hadn't played it in 2.5 years, so I kind of forgot how incredibly dull and repetitive and mind-numbing it was.
And then what happened?
It's not that shitty. It's just not. It's not really anything.
Yes, it is.
Thrakis.
It's shitty.
Thrakis, it's okay. But show me on the doll where WoW touched you.
I can't.
It's embarrassing.
So I tried the Druid and I tried the new Death Knight and then after
Stop rubbing a doll in your crotch. You're supposed to be pointing.
Then what happened?
What were you wearing?
How did it make you feel?
Like? Candles,
Yeah.
light, TV,
What did it smell like?
the moon, latex, lube, both,
This stuff was just too much fun.
fried chicken.
I was mad. I missed the Floridian podcast, and then I was in this guild, and dear God, oh my God, they were just every 5 seconds. One of them's name was like Uber Pons, and the other one's name was Super Noob, and everything they were saying, I just like wanted to vomit.
So why
Smack
did you
head
leave
on
us
the-
for them?
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what it was. He told me it was like 5 guys that they were just gonna do runs every night, and I just gonna friggin' try it out, and I didn't leave the guild. Damn it! I was
Grass
still.
is always greener on the other
Guild.
side, huh, Thrakis?
Then what happened?
Unless your playing field doesn't have grass, like 10-year-old boys, then you come back to COT.
All right, Thrakis, all right, we're not going to do this every time you leave, but you can always replay this. I recommend you download it.
Play it on your iPod.
You're
Play it on
gonna
your
need
iPod every day.
A couple
While
times
I'm
a
drinking
day.
my Coors Light.
You might
the one-
develop an
cross
unhealthy,
through liner.
reliance upon Coors Light. But just what other guild would do this for you? You son of a bitch! After you ran out on us like that.
All I gotta do is log in and say peace out, and then come back, and you guys can beat me over the head with
We're not
sticks.
doing this again.
So when you go play Pets and whatever, Paws and Claws Pampered Resort,
We're done
or
with you.
Totally Spies, Totally Party, we're not doing this.
Totally extra.
Spies are cool, guys. Spies are in now.
Did you like your roast?
That was fun. I think Autolus, you got all serious, man. Like, you got your feelings really hurt.
He
I'm
was
sorry,
really
man.
pissed.
He was
at
pretty
you.
pissed.
I meant to call you back. It was my stereo. I paid for it. God damn it.
Yeah,
No,
but
I
you know
have the
what?
receipt.
It's in my fucking house.
I have the receipt
Oh.
and everything.
He's
I didn't know
using
he
his
called you.
electricity.
Yeah, I didn't know he called you Stephanie in private.
Oh my God, Thrakis is the new nickname.
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Yes.
You let it out, Thrakis. It's all your fault, buddy.
Oh
There we
man,
go.
sorry. Yep.
Everyone knows now, Thrakis. They know about our man-boy love.
All right, we did actually get real listener feedback. So,
Hey.
what?
Th-
What?
We got real listener feedback last time.
Well, yeah, it actually did enter our email system, but this pertains to our actual last podcast. Jennifer, the Black Orc from Misfits of the Warp Guild on Volkmar. Also, Jennifer, from time to time, is also on the Warp podcast. Sent in this. I got to say, and forgive me for forgetting his name, but when that fella read that bit about playing a warrior on in that high voice like he did, I freaking lost it. That was so funny. And to have that followed up with some pretty useful information, some of which helped me with my tanking, was great. Funny, then informative. It's like the peanut butter cups of podcasts. I quickly became a fan, but only because I like Reese's so much. So I think that's like a glowing endorsement. I mean, I love Reese's, so.
Yeah, dude, Reese's is my fucking favorite candy as well.
Reese's-
And
It really is.
Peanut butter
It
and
really
chocolate,
is.
bitches. I mean, my God, how do you get better than that? Besides
Dude,
Coors
no,
Light.
no.
We're not the
No,
Coors
what's
Light of podcasts.
you can get a little bit better. You can get Reese's Big Cup.
No, you actually
No.
can get a little bit better with a Frosty Coors Light.
Beat me to it, Ava. Damn it.
Hey, Odalus, I heard that they're like giving away Super Bowl tickets or something.
Something about that.
What?
They are, Paz, and I'm glad that you mentioned it. And select Coors Light 12 packs in your local grocer. We are giving away Super Bowl tickets. It's February 1st, 2008 in Tampa, Florida. We'll see you there.
We didn't know it, but COT actually is Coors, CO, and then the T is part of the light, so it's all about
What's the matter, Zelly? I was really curious about winning Super Bowl tickets.
I can't fucking breathe.
Yeah, but now I know that I can just buy a Coors Light,
Shut
and
up.
I'll see him there. I'll see him
why-
there.
Actually,
wanna
Paz,
grab
not
some fresh
only
underpants.
can you get tickets to the Super Bowl, but Coors Light would also like to let you know that Warhammer Online players, if you sign on to the internet at www.coors.com. On the side of your bottle, there's a code for an in-game prize, a Coors Light bottle helmet. You can only get this from Coors Light Select 12 packs. You'll see it in game.
It makes you fly.
I didn't think you could just make up stuff like that about real products.
Well, we have to see how many people buy it.
all 5 of our listeners, we got a new one with Jennifer the Blackwork, so now we're up to 5. So.
Yeah, but Jennifer the Blackwork might tell all their friends.
It's true.
About Coors Light.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Jennifer the Blackwork just recently, I got to talking with him because he recently had a contest over on the Work podcast about whether he was actually a girl or a guy in real life. And then the following week he came up and he was like, you know what, since none of you assholes actually entered the contest, I got a new one. I'm going to punch you in your fucking eye in real life contest. So he emailed me. At Jennifer the Blackwork at gmail.com. So I entered that one. And that's how I got the comment about our podcast. But he's pretty funny.
That was a really good contest.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I don't live in the actual limits, boundary limits. So I'm not actually eligible for the punch
Where
me
is he?
in my eye. Tennessee.
Oh, shit. Is it Maeve there?
Maeve can get
punched in the eye.
Yes!
Sign her
Enter
ass
Maeve in the
up.
so
contest.
lucky, Maeve. You're gonna get punched in the eye.
Let me get the actual email address for Jennifer the Blackwork. Hang on one second.
Maeve, you're welcome.
Maeve, you're so funny.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Maeve, we love you this much.
This is why I came back.
You're going to want to email, if you want to be in the Punch You in the Eye contest, you're going to want to email jennifertheblackwork at gmail.com, and that's with one N, so Jenifer, theblackwork at gmail.com. Simply
Maeve,
send
don't
an
worry
email.
about it. I already got you signed up, baby.
I'm waiting until they do Rochambeau in Florida. I'm
There
not
you
signing
go.
up for shit.
Don't worry, Thrakus. Odalist, Tack, and I can take care of that for you.
Okay. Back on task, we do have a shout out to do. Lagware.com. Check out the podcast. 2 of our CO tiers, Zisso and Estella, actually are the hosts of Lagware and Stone Troll Certified and the Guild Spotlight podcast that they do. And Zis, in the last show, mentions that he did a bestiary unlock video and he goes through, I think it's like 3 or 4 different unlocks. And you can see our handy dandy herald on his cloak too. And so that will be in the show notes, so check out those podcasts.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm not doing the goddamn outro.
No, I say Thrakus.
Thrakus, you son of a bitch, don't fuck it up. Do the outro.
All right,
Wait,
go,
first-
Stephanie.
Stephanie, do the outro.
There you go. First, I want to say that worse than any roast I could get, I invoked the wife aggro by buying the expansion and paying for a month and then leaving in a week.
Of course. Well,
Of
yeah.
course you did.
Yeah.
That goes without saying, yeah.
So she's...
That's because you're so fucking smart, Thrakus.
Oh, yeah, in the month of Christmas, too, by the way.
Yep, while she was
Probably
shopping.
Brilliant on your part.
Wow. You
I
could
know,
have spent
great
that money
day.
on her.
No, it's not a... It's now we have the kid, so I win Uber douchebag of the year, I think.
I could have told you that. You didn't even need the fucking reward.
So back to the outro. Let's see if I can do this. Thanks for listening to this episode
Shut
of
up,
CoTCast.
Stephanie.
Wait, Stephanie.
Trying to breathe all the way through it.
I just want to remind all of the men, faster is not always better.
Ooh.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh,
On our
because you're
end.
a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
Anyway, do the outro.
All depends on what you're trying to do. So should I do it normally? I thought we were having like
It depends on
contests.
what kind of man you are.
Do it your way,
Yeah.
Stephanie.
Treat it like a
Actually,
lady.
All
his
right.
name is Stephanie, so...
So I'll do it my way. Thanks for listening to the episode of CoTCast. CoTCast is the podcast of Circle of Trust, a Warhammer Online Reckoning guild fighting for destruction on Ostermark. We are a proud member of the Eternal Wog Alliance. CoTCast is owned and produced at the whim of Circle of Trust guild members. The opinions expressed in this podcast are the personal views of the specific guild members in the podcast and do not necessarily represent the entire guild trust. Circle of Trust Guild.
Can you fucking
Our
read?
views
You gotta
Dude,
really
I would
read.
never want to have sex with you, Stephanie,
Yeah.
ever.
should not be misrepresented as the official views of anyone or anything else. Questions, comments, feedback, errors, voice a message, and an MP3 or WAV format can be sent to circleoftrust.guild@gmail.com. We invite you to write a review on iTunes and visit our website at www.circleoftrust.org.
Orgy.
You got the worst banging rhythm ever.
I know.
I really like
shit.
I like the real fast and then the
This
real
is
slow.
why we
The real
hate you
fast
so
and the real
much.
slow.
I gotta
Make that ass
slow.
kick, baby.
I can't keep up the rhythm.
My
Drink
goodness.
some Gatorade in there.
God.
I gotta beer good. I gotta stop and take breath. It's like maybe I'm gonna stop.
Apple song.
I gotta stop and take breath. I don't
No,
know.
I can't keep a rhythm.
You can't keep a rhythm. That's not good, buddy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Stephanie. I wouldn't do you.
If I had a Coors Light before I read that, I would have been good.
You would have been.
I wouldn't even
smooth.
pee on your face.
Which is the standard afterplay there.
Yeah.
That's Circle of Trust procedure. It's in the handbook.